Yeah, this True Son back once again, aka Blackout. I want to talk about how they used this. I'm gonna break it down all the way from a long time ago to now. All the way back in the day, and this is true fact. All of those back in the days, the Indians was here with the Peruvians, with the Mexicans, probably with some Africans that traveled over here. Next thing you know, Europeans came here, start spreading their word, start spreading democracy, try to get control of the people. Now this is a fact. This is how you can tell that they infiltrated the Aboriginal people. Because if you go back and look at the first president, he was an Indian man, a black man, John Hancock. John Hanson. Yeah, John Hanson. And then they had a whole bunch of presidents before George Washington, before they wrote this Constitution, because George Washington is a part of their system. But you see how they used it, they infiltrated the black, or you can call them Indians, blacks or Indians, same thing. We all originate from the same people. They infiltrated these people, and then they started their democracy. And you can tell by the first president. They even infiltrated them so bad, they let this dude be the first president. That's how you can see the trick starting already before it even starts. Then they start taking our land. Then they start making laws that people don't understand. We don't understand your man-made law. That's how they keep locking us up. Because we don't understand they man-made crap that they put down on us. Now look, you had 110, 20 million Indian, Aborigine, or Africans here in this country. How many of them is it now? Less than 13 million. So that means that they killed 90-something million people to steal their land. Then they told us we were slaves. We weren't never slaves. They enslaved us, stole the land. They enslaved the Mexicans. And they retreated back to Mexico and they drew the line right there. But they enslaved them too and stole their land. We were all here peaceful. I don't know if we was all here peaceful or not. It could have been tribes fighting amongst each other. I don't know that. We all guessing on that. But like I was saying, they using the people. They using us. Most people don't realize that all of the Indians got murdered. It was 110 million Indians here. They got murdered. And most people don't realize that we all own stolen land and they used us. And we got to come to grips with that. And they don't want you to know that they call you an African American, black, blacks, all kind of different names. I mean, you can go down the list and you can see all nigger, uh, nigga. They give us all kind of names. Black American, black, but they don't give you your true name, which they know you're Aborigine. They know you're an Indian because they don't want you asking for your land back. They don't want to ask them Indians. They don't want to give them Indians this land back. All this is stolen land. And they use us. They use our spirit. They took our spirit and used it. They know that we're good people. And they're two nice people. Ain't that how you supposed to treat your neighbor? No, but they think differently. If you nice to them, that shows a sign of weakness. So they took the damn country. And they enslaved most of those Indians. And then told them that they were slaves. Because you can't tell me it was slaves because there's no slave ships. They don't have old ones they don't have any. They might have brought a couple of people over here and turned them into slaves, but there was no slave ships here in the United States. That's how they tricked us. And they just shifted us around from coast to coast. Now, if you ship somebody that's never been in the Midwest, that's always lived off the ocean, and if you take them by boat and then ship them across land, yeah, they're going to think they're in a foreign land. Because it's cold, the weather's not the same, the flowers are not the same. So yeah, they trick the people. I want people to understand and realize where you come from and who you are and what is yours. This land is our country that they stole. And then turn around and call the Indians, and then turn around and say that we blacks or African Americans. Does that even sound right? Does that even sound? How are you an African American? Does that even sound logical? You see how they tricked us? You see the trick that they put down on us? And they know that we spiritual people, and they use that against us with them religious books. That's why they was coming through here taking surveys of how many people was here. But we, as people, not realizing how evil a person is. We're not evil people. The Peruvians wasn't evil people. The Mexicans wasn't evil people. The Venezuelans wasn't evil people. The Colombians wasn't evil people. They'll give you the shirt off their back. And they knew this. And they used this against us by infiltrating us, by making the Aborigine person the first president of the United States. A lot of people don't even know that John Hanson was the first president of the United States. And that's how you know when the infiltration began. People need to wake up and start paying attention. And what they don't want us to do is they don't want us to start asking for our land back. Because this is truly the Indians' land. This is our land. I can date back my ancestors. And I know that this is our land, and I know when they came through killing all of the Indians and was trying to finish them off. I know that they took the land. We know that there was a trail of tears. We know that the Indians had slaves too. They just following after this dude. You see what I mean? You see how them Indians that had slaves know it wasn't right. But we got infiltrated. And we got infiltrated by some evil mans, some evil people, some bad mans. Then they came through killing. Cause that's what, and with the Bible in one hand and a musket gun in the other hand. And a whoop on their belt. Whips on their belt. They came through killing. They didn't come through talking. They already been talking. They already infiltrated us, peeped out the weapons, everything. We wasn't never no slaves. They turned us into slaves. They made us read their books. They made us go with their religion. And they made us talk their language. Truth serum.